Wired and ready to go. Okay, our next speaker, first time in front of a big crowd like this. Let's give her a warm welcome, make her feel good. And let me give you just a little background on her. Tamara, her topic is Gaga over Google. She's a student of life and a student at DU. She loves to inspire the best in her community and in herself. And at this point, let's let her inspire us.
With only a scant few minutes to introduce this topic, I invite you all to talk about it at the break and maybe afterwards, the things that come up here. Since we want to connect and communicate in meaningful ways. What do you love about Google? Why would you be Gaga over Google? So, why do we think the grass is always greener elsewhere? Let's care for our backyard and love those diamonds right here. Ask me about the African farmer at the break. And where's our diamonds? Right here at our wonderful libraries. Longmont has one of the best libraries ever, and I know we're having a speaker after the break. How wonderful is that? It just happens to be synchronistic to be able to talk about that. Longmont is a wonderful place to have this gorgeous library. And I want to talk about how Google has become a techno-magnet, just like we have Rockefeller and Carnegie. They helped make tracks for us to make a difference. And Google and Wikipedia actually are doing the same thing by making connection. And just like Greg was talking about earlier about choice, we have a choice in how we get our information and how it can make a difference for us. And how many of you have used the library or any library? Okay, great. I'd like to see you do more of that. So who else is our go-to? Wikipedia. How many of you have heard of the Great American Wicnic? One person, good. We actually had it at Boulder last year, and there'll be another one. It's usually around mid-June, and I'd invite you to look into that or maybe ask about that at the break as well. So Google and Wikipedia are creating connections that we can make a difference with. How can we leverage those collaborations to improve ourselves and our community? The library helped me find scholarships to realize my dream to go to school, and I am so thrilled with that. One of the things, and I'm going to go off a little bit here and hack it, on Christmas Day I applied to school, and friends helped me with getting my transcripts sent to DU. The Longmont Library helped me find the scholarships to help actualize my dream, and I'd like to help each and every one of you realize your dreams too. Google is a fast food of information, as I'm starting to learn in my first year in library school. And fast food's easy and wonderful to have sometimes because we need it. However, getting something more substantive that really helps nourish us is really an important piece to make a difference. Wikipedia is kind of like the drive-through of information. It has a little bit more, but it's down and dirty. It's not always credible. If somebody like Stephen Colbert can write in live time and populate it in Wikipedia, we may want to kind of double check that, especially if it matters to us. Colbert's awesome, but anyway, sometimes a great sit-down meal is what truly satisfies us. Places like the library and your library information professionals can help you get what you really need. And just like we've talked about a choice in our cities or our airlines, we have a choice in where we get our information, which is why I chose to be brave, even though I'm an introvert, and do this topic. And each and every one of you could do that too. So the diamonds in our world aren't necessarily the ones we eat, but they're so wonderful to have those treasures, those nuggets that really make a difference and can help us learn and grow. So how do we navigate our information? I sail at Union and I love it. Navigating is really important when you're on the lake. So being able to navigate, whether it's Google or Wikipedia or getting something more substantive in an almanac or finding the different resources are what you can do with your libraries. One of my visions with librarians, I don't know if any of you have seen this television program called The Doctors. I would like to see that. Yeah, if you've seen it, where you can get the information from the specialist in that area, just like you do for doctors or for accountants. So these two sources have helped shrink the globe, but while also expanding it, and sometimes can be overwhelming. So being able to distill it down to something simple really can help make a difference for us, whether it's for our business, for us personally, or professionally. And so I would invite you to connect with every library, whether it's the Longmont Library, an academic library, a special library, or an archive, to get what you need. It could be for your ancestry or any other area. So librarians are your original personal search engine, customized and tailored just for you, your business, or your community. And for you are our stars, and we look forward to helping you. And sometimes a quick answer can do the job, like a yes or a no or a fact or a figure. If you want something deeper, places like Google Scholar, the Khan Academy, or TED Talks where you can learn about little bits, which is wonderful engineering for people of all ages. There is a wealth of information that can be found on a deeper level that your librarian can help you connect with. Success is wonderful, and being able to connect with it properly and partnering with your library is totally worth it. And I look forward to hearing the talk after the intermission about that as well. I love collaborating, and I love helping make a difference, and I know that each and every one of you are interested in that too. So I'm going to have to jump. If you haven't seen this pep talk from Kid President, who's 9 years old as well, by the way, Annalisa, you did a great job. I would invite you to see that on TED. It's 3.5 minutes, and it's priceless. It's wonderful. We all need to have a pep talk. Thank you very much for your time and attention, and I'd love to talk to you some more about it at the break if you'd like.
Thank you. Good job. Thank you. In case you're wondering why the lights do not go off right away, this is being broadcast by Channel 8, and you will be able to see it on Channel 8. The reason the lights don't go off right away is so they can get a good shot of the speaker, because once the lights go off, speaker goes away. Face speaker anyway. Thank you, that was very good.